Good morning, sixth grade. How are you? I am your English teacher, Ala El Hindi, from the International United Schools for Systems. In this lesson, we will answer your activity book, pages 12 and 13. Let's try and remember our last lesson, The Boy Who Cried. The story is talking about a boy named John was once taking care of some sheep. One day, he deceived his friends and neighbors. He called them the wolf is coming, but he lied to them because he would have some fun. And he repeated this thing twice. So his friends and neighbors didn't trust him again. On the third day, the wolf came seriously. John cried and shouted, "Help! Help!" No one came to help him. Finally, he lost his friends, neighbors, and his pet lamb. The moral of this story is that the truth itself is not believed from one who often has deceived. Before doing your activity book, start reading the story The Boy Who Cried. A boy named John was once taking care of some sheep not far from a forest. Nearby was a village, and he was told to call for help if there was any danger. One day, he thought he would have some fun, and he cried out with all his might, "The wolf is coming! The wolf is coming!" The men came running with clubs and axes to save the boy from the wolf. As they saw nothing, they went home again and left John laughing in his sleeve. The day before he had had so much fun. John cried out again the next day, "The wolf! The wolf!" The men came again, this time not as many as the first time again. They saw no trace of the wolf, so they shook their heads and went back. On the third day, the wolf came in earnest. John cried in dismay, "Help! Help! The wolf! The wolf!" Not a single man came to help him. The wolf broke into the flock and attacked the sheep. Among them was a beautiful lamb that belonged to John. Then he felt very sorry that he had deceived his friends and neighbors, and he grieved over the loss of his pet lamb. The truth itself is not believed from one who often has deceived. Now, open your activity book, page number 12. Exercise number 1. Why does the boy shout, "The wolf is coming! The wolf is coming!" the first time? Why? Because he thought he would have some fun. Exercise number 2. What did people do when the boy called the first time? What did people do when the boy called the first time. They شو عملوا أول مرة لما نادى عليهم؟ They came running with clubs and axes to save the boy from the wolf. Exercise number 3. Why? Well, no one helped the boy when the wolf actually comes. Why? Because people didn't trust the boy when he was telling the truth. Because he lied to them and deceived them before. لأنه هو غشهم وخدعهم أول وكذب عليهم. Exercise number 4. What do you think the boy learned by the end of the story? بالآخر شو الولد تعلم من هاي القصة؟ The boy learned that he did something wrong. إنه هو عمل شي غلط when he deceived his friends and neighbors. Exercise number 5. What do the people's actions tell you about how they feel about wolves? ماذا تخبرك تصرفات الناس وأفعالهم عن شعورهم باتجاه الذئاب؟ يعني برأيك إيش شعورك اتجاه أو مشاعرك اتجاه الذئب؟ أكيد رح تخاف طبعا. أكيد رح تخاف. يعني people are usually afraid of wolves. People are usually afraid of wolves. هذا هو يعني الشيء المعتاد عليه إنهم يخافوا منه. Open page 13, exercise number 6. Mention other wild animal people fear. برأيك أعطيني حيوانات الناس بتخاف منها. Lions مثلا, tigers, foxes, snakes. Mention them. Okay? Now, exercise number 7. Are wild animals the only thing people fear in life? Explain. هل بس الحيوانات المتوحشة والبرية بس اللي الناس بتخاف منها بهاي الحياة؟ يعني برأيكم بس هذا هو اللي بنخاف منه بهاي الحياة؟ No. Some people are afraid of mice مثلا, من الفيران, cats, dogs, cockroach. Other afraid from darkness, من الظلام, or high places, من المرتفعات العالية. Some people are afraid from the future. ناس بتخاف من المستقبل. فأكيد يعني الإجابة حتكون no. مش كل الناس إنها بس بتخاف من الوايلد أنيمالز. في ناس ما بتخاف من الوايلد أنيمالز. في ناس عندك ناس بتخاف من البيت أنيمالز اللي هم الكات والدوغز like that. Okay. Exercise number 8. What is the moral of this story? What is the moral of this story? يعني ما هو الهدف من هاي القصة؟ ما هو مغزى هاي القصة؟ The moral of this story is that the truth itself is not believed from one who often has deceived. يعني الناس مالها ما بتصدق الرجل المخادع أو الشخص المخادع والكذاب. Please answer page 12 and 13 and take a photo and send it in our platform. يعطيكم ألف عافية.